history. I love it. Anyways, welcome. So glad y'all made it. My name's Kristen. I'm going to be your captain and driver today. This is Taylor. She's going to be your tour guide and first mate. Yay! Alright, so naturally I have a few safety things to talk about before we do hit the road. First of all, the Harbor Hopper is a very large vehicle. What this means is we are going to get close to everything, everywhere, all the time. It is really quite fun for me. Yeah. What this means for all of you, I like when people laugh at that. Anyways, you are going to get close to the trees, signs, trucks, buses, and anything else throughout the city of Halifax. The list is endless and it never fails to surprise me. In particular, this side of the boat, the right-hand side, and right in front of you, sitting on the top deck in the front row, the trees are going to hit that bar. Yes, twice in particular. Going past. Yeah, we will warn you, but I like to warn you like right now.
Yeah.
Take pictures of that?
Yes. But I did warn you, so you can't sue me. Sorry. But the public gardens and then coming back into the parking lot here, these cars are lovely. That's all I will say. Yeah, absolutely lovely. That's a cute dog.
Yes.
Anyone else notice how cute that dog is? Just like sitting here, hanging off the windows. So cute. I mean, it is a golden retriever, so they are born naturally, like adorable. Yeah, and we humans, we are just drawn to the cuteness. Anyways, I digress. Back to safety, because that's important. I'm also going to apologize to the whole boat in advance. I am about to hit each and every single pothole in the city of Halifax. You're welcome. Yeah, that's why I was like, you sure you want to sit there? It is bouncy. Backbench, you will get air. It's fun.
Oh boy.
It's part of the fun. Yeah.
This is still pretty good to this day because the clock still has all of its old mechanisms from 1803. So it's usually about 5 minutes wrong, give or take, the time of the week. Over on your left-hand side is the military fortification that sits on top of Citadel Hill, known as Fort George. Fort George was originally built with ironstone, which held up amazing against the cannon fire and the musket fire. What we get a lot. You may also notice these beautiful twists and turns that Captain Kristen has been making around the hill. That is because Fort George is built in a bastion formation, which means it's an 8-point star. So if you look at it on Google Maps or any of our maps or postcards that we have, you can see all 8 points. It's a really beautiful aerial view. And the idea behind this was also a defense put in place to force enemy troops up the valleys of the hill here, and then at each center point there would be a cannon waiting. Now with all of these incredible defenses put in place, that's when they made the journey over in 1749. Unfortunately, a couple of people on board the ship got ill and didn't make it over. So when they landed here in Halifax, they had to bury them way out on the outskirts of town. And then Halifax has since expanded and it's pretty much smack dab in the middle. But it's a beautiful old cemetery with a ton of history. If you're walking around there later, there's at least one headstone of note, and that is of the Major General Robert Ross. Has anybody ever heard of Robert Ross? That's okay, I hadn't either until I learned this story. Sounds a little bit like Bob Ross, but not the painter. So Robert Ross fought in the War of 1812, and he is most well known for trying to burn down the White House. But the White House is made of limestone, so it didn't really burn at all. It mostly just charred the side of it. But because of this charring, and to protect the limestone from further damage, they had to paint it a beautiful coat